This is what the future looks like. A fully electric car that's cheap to recharge and promises to emit zero carbon emissions. But powering this Tesla requires more than electricity. You need a hefty 200 kilograms of minerals like copper, cobalt, lithium and nickel. And those minerals have to come from somewhere.
It's absolutely ironic, but to save the planet, we are going to need more mines.
Top of the list are 35 so-called critical minerals, which will help power the clean energy revolution.
Ideally, we'd have a battery in every house and big panels of batteries everywhere, which means cobalt, nickel, rare earths, lithium, they're immensely needed for the future. These are all critical to a green economy. So these are called green metals.
The world is scrambling to secure supply of these metals, which are mostly controlled by China.
China has always known the value of critical minerals. We're moving into a period now of geopolitical competition. Everybody is looking for the leverage. The Chinese are quite explicit about that.
Mineral-rich Australia is in the driver's seat to challenge China's dominance.
Rare earths, critical minerals, everything you use for electric vehicles, for transport, for manufacturing. We're really at the start of what could be a new mining boom.
Not everyone is convinced. Environmentalists fear some of Australia's most pristine wilderness is facing a major new threat.
And we will not stop.
Do you accept that we might need a short spike in mining in the next 10 or 15 years to allow us to save the planet?
No, it's not saving the planet. That's ridiculous. That is green spin, green extractivism coming out of the mining industry.
There's no question we have some tough decision to make. And this view that the green view is anti-mining is naive, because if we're going to go green, we're going to have to get a bunch of these critical metals, and we're going to have to do it smartly, and we're going to have to produce a lot of them.
Broken Hill is the birthplace of BHP. Just like the world's biggest miner, this historic town is making the shift to the minerals needed for green energy. Behind me here, they're building a new mine, not for coal, but for cobalt, to take on an industry dominated by China. Tonight on Four Corners, we examine how cutting carbon emissions will require one of the biggest increases in mining the world has ever seen, and how going green means getting our hands dirty.
Available now on video on demand.